Have you noticed that everyone seems to be buying some kind of BMW lately? I mean, look around the car scene right now and tell me what you see. A teenager saving up for an E92 as his first car. A guy on Instagram dropping serious money on a G82 M4 build. A YouTube channel you followed for JDM content suddenly posting a BMW in the thumbnail. It's everywhere, and it's not a coincidence. Here's the thing. We always knew BMW made good cars. That's not new information. The E36 and E46 are some of the most celebrated driving machines ever built. The E60 M5 had a naturally aspirated V10 that sounded like it was borrowed from a Formula One car. The E92 came with the first twin-turbocharged engine in the 335i version, and the M3 had a V8 that made grown men emotional at full throttle. The legacy was always there. But for years, enthusiasts looked the other way. JDM had the culture, Mercedes had the prestige, Audi had the interior. BMW was respected, but it wasn't the first choice. It wasn't the obsession. Something changed. Start scrolling YouTube today and count how many BMW builds you see. Not just M cars, regular 3 Series, E46s getting engine swaps, F-Series getting tuned. Creators who built their entire audience around Supras and JDM Nissans are now pulling BMWs into their garages, and their audience is following them without question. I don't blame them at all. Because when you actually look at what these cars offer, the move makes complete sense. Take the older generation, the E36, E46, and even then the E90 generation. These cars are cheap, fun to drive, and offer a platform to build on. And if you spend enough time looking, you can actually find a reliable one. I know BMW have certain models that we simply do not discuss, but the rest of the lineup, genuinely sweet cars that reward the people who learn them. And yes, I already know what you're typing in the comments. They burn oil. The maintenance bills are terrifying. But here's the reality check. These cars are almost 20 years old. Every performance car from that era has its quirks. A 20-year-old Skyline isn't cheap to maintain either. Subaru? I don't think so. And don't get me started on the other German manufacturers. Age has a price regardless of the badge. But here's where it gets really interesting. Because BMW didn't just leave you with the classics. The newer 340i and 440i models carry the B58 engine. And that engine changed the conversation completely. Yes, the first generation had some known issues. But once those are sorted, you have one of the most capable and tunable platforms available at any price point. Bolt-ons and a tune, and you're making genuinely impressive numbers. Reliably. Not hoping and praying reliable. Actually reliable. The B58 is the engine that made a lot of people stop looking at alternatives. And then there's the big stuff. The G80 M3 and G82 M4. Controversial looks when they launched, nobody is pretending otherwise, but get in one and drive it, and the argument stops immediately. The performance is savage. The platform is deep enough to build in whatever direction you want. Track car, drag car, daily driver that embarrasses supercars at the lights. The M3 and M4 right now are genuinely in a class of their own for what you get at that price. BMW didn't take over the car scene through marketing. They did it by building cars that keep proving people right for choosing them. From a 20-year-old E46 that still puts a smile on your face to a tuned 340i that runs with cars costing twice as much. The scene noticed, and honestly, it was only a matter of time.